to the chair.
All right. I'm going to call to order this meeting of the Indio Public Art Commission on December 14th, 2021 at 5:30 p.m. Can we get a roll call, please?
Chairperson Thomas Buck,
Here.
Vice Chairperson Bill Shinsky,
Here.
Commissioner E.J. Newmeyer,
Here.
Commissioner Cruz Sendejas,
Here.
Commissioner Becerra.
Here.
All right. Thanks so much. And now, Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Cruz, would you lead us in the pledge this month?
Yes. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the
Allegiance
flag
of
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. And then this will be a relatively short meeting. I think the time has come to rotate the chairperson and the vice chairperson. So I don't know if there's like a parade or anything, but here's the gavel, Bill.
Yeah, if we were in the chambers, you would do the official handing of the gavel. So this is the virtual handing of the gavel.
Here, I can hand you a mouse.
So with this rotation, then Vice Chairperson Shinsky would become the chairperson, and Cecilia Cruz Sendejas would become the vice chairperson. Assuming that both of you are. We just lost Tom. There he is. Assuming that you are both willing and able to serve.
Willing and able.
Willing and able. Yep.
Great. Well, so that's the formality of it. Again, we would have an official transition, but on behalf of staff, we would like to thank outgoing Chairperson Buck for working with us so diligently and for being available to meet with us and answer our questions. And thank you for your service and your continued service. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's my pleasure, yeah.
With that, Chairperson Shinsky, it is now your meeting to run. So we do have, as was noted, a very limited agenda, but you're up with the gavel.
Oh, thank you. I don't have an agenda in front of me, but
we do have following this chair, we would typically allow for public comments not on the agenda. So if there's any folks that want to say anything.
Are there any public comments?
There were none.
Okay, thank you. Trying to remember how the sequence of events.
I can read it through for you if you'd like, Chair.
Please. Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't print one out. I'm sorry.
Not a problem. So we have item number 5 is minutes, and we have none.
None.
Item number 6 is presentations. We have none. Item number 7 is action items, and there are none.
None.
Item 8 is staff items, and as you know, based on my previous correspondence, there has been a transition at City Hall, and Leila Namvar, who many of you know, will be moving into the role of Senior Planner for Arts, and she will be supporting the Arts Commission and your activities going forward. I'll be involved just to help kind of clean up some things I was working on, but Leila will be kind of taking over, so to speak, from what I've been doing and supporting the commission. And I think Leila will do great. She has a very strong passion for the arts. She has a lot of processing experience and can help the commission with Brown Act not Brown Act violations, but Brown Act procedures, excuse me, and all attendant administrative things. So I think you're going to get a really great staff person who's going to be very much excited and happy to work with you. So Leila will pick up the proverbial gauntlet from here and run with it. I want to thank the commission. I'll continue to be involved a little bit longer, but I want to thank you for the opportunity to work with you and for the opportunity to engage with you. I've had fun and look forward to seeing all that you're going to accomplish, the great things you're accomplished. So thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Has Leila contacted everyone?
She will be in the process of contacting you to set up individual meetings. She's just been kind of waiting for this transition to take effect and getting up to speed on a number of things. So I anticipate she'll be in touch with all of you shortly. She's also mindful it's the holidays and it may be a little bit challenging, but I know that she had mentioned to me that she was hoping to reach out to all of you in the very near future.
She and I had a meeting last week.
Oh, good.
So I just wanted to make sure that, she mentioned she was going to try to get a hold of everybody else. And if she has, great. And if she hasn't, she will. I mean, Layla is one. I know Layla. I've known her for a while. And she's great. She's good to work with. Very good to work with.
Yeah, I think you guys will have a good time. So that's it with staff items, but I'm happy to answer any questions. If there's any questions of me before we move on to the next agenda item.
A real quick one, Kevin. Do we have any idea when the cactus are going in? I've had several people ask.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. The economic development team is working on that. I will ask them to provide the commission with an update on the schedule. I know that the Golden Voice folks are very desirous of doing it sooner rather than later, because obviously they're starting to gear up for their work for the concerts and the festival. So I will ask Kayala, who you met previously, to provide the commission with an update on the schedule and when that's anticipated to go in. Similar to the last time, they'll have to get some permits from us, and I think they're working on the documents for those permits because they'll be putting them on foundations. But I don't think it'll take as long for the installation. I think it probably, if memory serves me correctly, I think it's 1 max 2 days to install versus the time frame it took for Symbolic A, which was almost a week.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
The next one would be commissioner reports. And does anyone have anything they would like to report or discuss? None of you do. You just sit around doing nothing all day, huh? I'm sure. I doubt that highly. Well, if you don't, then the next thing would be, are we going to discuss next meeting agenda or just do an adjournment?
It's up, if you have any items that you would ask staff to be mindful of for the next meeting of the commission, I will make sure that that gets to Layla. So if there's any items for the next meeting to be on the agenda, certainly, Chair, you can be talking with Layla as well. But if there's anything other commissioners or yourself would like for me to note for her, I'm happy to do so.
I would like a quick update on the mural conservation.
Okay.
What's happening with that? And of course, she can give another quick update on the cactus and Silver K.
Okay.
And I know we discussed it a couple of meetings ago, but I think for next meeting, if we can discuss a little more in more detail, since the electricity mural most likely will be going away, most likely, that we start thinking about a mural that can take its place. I'd like to have a project in waiting for when the electricity mural disappears from the scene.
Okay.
Instead of waiting for additional time.
Okay. All right. I will make sure that Layla is made aware of those requests. Are there any other requests I can make her aware of?
Commissioners? No? Okay. Well, if you do, let me know. I'll pass it on.
And that's the end of the agenda items, Chair. The next item would be to adjourn the meeting. And actually, just to clarify procedurally, you don't need to make a motion to adjourn the meeting. We just, if you would like to adjourn, you can. It's not necessary, although it's been the practice lately.
I know it's always been the practice to make a motion, but I think if no one else has anything to say, then we'll adjourn the meeting at here it is, right here in front of me, 5:39 p.m.
Excellent. Well, on behalf of the city staff, we want to wish you all happy holidays, however you celebrate, and look forward to seeing all of you in the new year in some capacity. So thank you very much again.
Thank you again,
Thank
Kevin.
you. Have a great holidays.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.